All right, going to talk about our sustained power work for the next couple of weeks on this new cycle. We're going to be doing some intervals, specifically two different ones. We're going to be doing multiple 30-second on, 30-second recovery pace intervals, and then also some 3 minutes of work, 3 minutes at 50% intervals. So on the first week, or if you're joining this later, we need to do a test first to get our 100% VO2 max pace set. So depending on what type of equipment you're using, we have a couple different options up here. If you got a Concept 2 bike erg, you're going to be doing a 4,000 meter test. If you got a Concept 2 rower ski erg, you're going to be doing a 2,000 meter test. If you're running, we're doing a mile run test. And if you got a fan bike of some sort, so Aerosalt, at Rogue Echo, any of that stuff, you're doing an 8-minute max calorie test. But on that, you need to find or best guess your RPM or cadence average for that over the course of the 8 minutes. So once we've established that, you need to if you're doing it on a Concept 2, you want to set the screen or set the monitor to this specific number, and it'll count down and give you an average per 500 meter or average per 1,000 meter if you're using the Concept 2 bike. That's the number you want to work with. And that average over that time domain is your 100% VO2 max number. If you're running, let's say you run an 8-minute mile, you're looking at per 400 meter, your average would be 2 minutes per 400. So that would be your pacing number. And then if you're doing Aerosalt, whatever the RPM or cadence is, that's that number that you're plugging into this 100% VO2 max, either for the 30 by 30 interval or the 3 minute by 3 minute interval. Now, to get this 50% number gets pretty geeky. So we're just looking for cut this perceived effort in half for this recovery interval. So you're either going to be 30 seconds at 100% of that VO2 max number, again, which is the average or the RPM or cadence that we came up with, and you're going to plug that in there. And then you're just going to basically cut that perceived effort in half and a nice recovery pace for 30 seconds. And then you're just going to do the specified number of sets and reps that the program calls out for. Same idea with this 3 minutes on, 3 minutes recovery. These two are the same number, right? So this is just a longer interval that you got to hold at that pace, and then dropping down to that 50% of recovery pace for the other part of that. So this will be our interval work for the next couple weeks. We'll be switching every other week, doing one of these intervals. Yeah, don't hesitate to message if you got any questions.